Oh, we're going. We're recording. All right, so we're gonna do a leg day, but this is gonna be a little bit different. I'm suffering from PSD, which is pubic symphysis dysfunction. Usually what that means is the hormone relaxin has started to take effect on your body and it's loosening up your joints. But down in your pubic area, it's usually like the separation of cartilage is like a finger apart from the two bones, and what happens is it can open up to like 4, and then it causes a lot of sensitivity. It pretty much makes it impossible to do one-legged workouts, or even like put pants on one leg at a time, go up the stairs, because you require one leg. So anything that kind of separates your legs becomes an issue when you have this. It doesn't happen to everyone because I never had it with Lila. This is completely new to me, and it kind of kicks in out of nowhere. Like for me, it didn't just happen gradually. It was like from one day to another, I couldn't do leg day anymore until I made a lot of alterations. And I worked really hard on increasing my pelvic floor muscles, the strength down there. So we're gonna go with that. If you haven't been keeping up with me, or you just found my channel, I do Hug the Baby, which works your inner core, your transverse and inner obliques. And what this does is it keeps your core strength and even strengthens it, because during pregnancy what happens is your ab separation starts to separate, and then it leaves your core vulnerable and weak, and then it makes it hard on your back, and there's a bunch of other problems that can come. You get hernias. I've talked about this before. So I do that, which Hug the Baby is.
So it's something you've been talking about from the beginning.
From the beginning.
And everyone keeps asking you the same thing.
They might be new, you know, they might be new. But to show the Hug the Baby, what it pretty much is you're lifting your tummy up and in, and you should feel all of this tighten up. So I gotta stop talking for a second. So you should also be breathing during this time. It's not sucking it in. You should feel your muscles tight. So this is Hug the Baby, works the inner core. Now the second step is
do it again because it was showing your hand was there.
Sorry. Again, that's the belly relaxed. That's the belly pulled in.
Hugging the baby.
Contracting. Now the second step is your pelvic floor muscles, which are the muscles that can stop your pee midstream. It kind of feels like you're picking a pebble off the floor with your downstairs. So you want to tighten that. So you're holding the two tight, tight, tight. Right now I'm holding it tight. So everything down here should feel firm. This should feel firm. You're holding it till you just can't anymore, and then you release. And you just keep doing that every single day. That's not even part of your workout. It's just therapy to keep you strong. So we got that going. By doing the pelvic floor muscles, you're gonna feel a lot less pain down there, especially if you're suffering from this at the moment. Next thing is you have to eliminate lunges, step ups, wide leg stance, anything wide leg stance. You cannot do these workouts. It will aggravate it. You'll feel a little bit of discomfort while you're doing it, maybe a lot. I usually feel just a little discomfort, but then I pay for it for the next 2-3 days where it's like, I can't even get out of bed. It hurts so bad. So I have found ways and alternatives, and I did check online, and a lot of it was bullshit because a lot of it was saying like one-legged things, and I'm like, That's like, it's contrary to what is supposed to be beneficial for you. And I would try, but I'm like, no. As a person who suffers from it, I could tell you do not suffer from this for saying that we should do it when it's not working. So I'm going to show you what I found to work. It took a really long time to figure out what worked for me, and I even had to stop working out until I could figure out what was working. And I was like doing only upper body or cardio because I just couldn't figure out what worked for my lower half. All right, so we're gonna get started. We're using the Smith machine. Before I get started on the Smith machine, no more wide legs. So nothing is wide leg when I'm doing Smith machine. And this is why I like the Smith machine. It's assisted, so it allows you to have a much more narrow stance. So if you've ever watched my videos, you've seen me, you know, spread those legs, and it's great, and I love the workout, but now I can't. So I gotta keep it about shoulder length apart, and I can complete the movement with no pain whatsoever. This is harder to do free weights, right? So the same thing, I'm gonna turn and do the back side, also keeping my legs only shoulder length apart. So that's perfect. Now if you do not have a Smith machine, this is what you want to do. Grab stair railing, you can use a stair railing, anything that's pretty sturdy. And by doing this, you can bring your legs in more narrow. I tried it without holding on. It's very impossible to get that narrow stance without feeling like you're going to tip over with the belly, because when you have a belly, logically, you want to open your legs to give space for that belly to, once you go down. You just can't. So, you're going to have a pole in front of you or something, and it's going to guide you down. And you want to go slow and feel it. Back up. And this is just so you don't fall over. Breathe. Go slow. If you go fast, you'll just end up doing a lot of repetitions. This engages the muscle. Ooh, yeah, 'cause I already feel it. So yeah, just keep going slow. That's what you want to do if you don't have a Smith machine. But if you have it, you can do what I'm going to show you. The next one, well, should I just start?
Yeah.
Let's just start. I'm getting hot. I always wear a sweater or something when I start, and then I end up removing everything. Not everything. I mean, I do, but I don't record those days. It always starts with clothes on and then ends with nothing on. Okay. I still have my bra and underwear on. I gotta clear that up. I don't like get naked. All right, so I'm gonna do my squats, and for this, I do as a circuit. So I'm gonna do one of everything, and then repeat one of everything, and then again and again. When I wasn't pregnant, it was easier to do the sole workout, just squats, and kill it. But now I want to make sure I hit my entire legs before I get tired, because things are so different when you're pregnant. Baby boy is moving. Lila would go sedentary as soon as I started working out. This one? No respect. No, I'm just kidding. Woo! Now, I'm gonna jump on this handy little guy. I wasn't doing this very much at all, actually, when I wasn't pregnant, because I had my leg presses, which really hit my quads nicely. I can't really lay on my back being pregnant. Very uncomfortable, and even when I do get in that position, my legs can't go anywhere because I got the belly. So, since it's a home one, there's only so much you can load on it. So you want to go slow and keep this muscle tension high. So you want to hold, go down, hold. I never rest. Like, this is resting completely. I never get down that low to rest. That way the muscles constantly tense.
And obviously you don't want to swing for the belly.
Yeah. Woo! You feel it good because I'm coming out of squats here. So that muscle's like, damn girl, what are you doing to us? But this is because I love quad growth. If you don't want quad growth, you can probably skip this one, you know?
Or just do less weight.
You can do less weight.
More reps.
Ooh! Alright. Through that, I'll come and I'll hit my calves. So we're hitting all angles of legs here, legs and glutes. We're going to do hip abductors. I'm going to work inner and outer thighs. I'll use these bands for the outer thighs. I flip mine if I'm wearing shorts because it has a little rubber, but I really damaged my skin for a long time, like a whole month. It looked really bad because it gave me like a burn. Anyways. This one, slow, controlled. I kind of change the rhythmic motion. So like I'll do really slow and then I'll blast out like a killer final thing. Takes a lot of reps, but yeah. Once you build the strength, it takes a lot of reps. This used to feel so resistant before. It's like, what's tighter than this? These are my tightest bands.
And so far we kept the video. How long you take to do
Oh,
it?
really? For one circuit?
Yeah.
I have one more workout after this, which are inner thighs. So that's one circuit, and then you repeat 3 minimum to 5 times.
We're not gonna show them all.
We're not gonna show them all. No. I'll spare you guys that. All right, so now I'm starting to feel tense. I'm gonna hold it, and then go quicker. 1, 2. Ooh, that feels good. All right. Okay, now we'll do the inner ones. Where'd I put my handy ring? Oh, I love this guy. I do have it linked. All my equipment is linked in the video description if you're ever curious. And yes, I love everything I have where I show you guys. I wouldn't use it if I didn't. Ooh. I know some people may have sensitivity working their inner thighs. For me, no, during pregnancy. So if you do, you can avoid this one, it's fine. You don't have to work your inner thighs. Do what works for you. I've eliminated a lot. So if you can't do this one, it's fine. If you can, go for it. Sometimes some women say you shouldn't because you'll close your legs and you won't let the baby come out.
Which you did made it harder for me with Lila.
What?
To keep your legs open.
Boy, you're like...
Yeah. That was a full-on workout. I was like, maybe you should have not worked out that much.
Like, woman, I can't hold your legs open.
I gotta start doing my shoulder workouts.
No, that goes deeper though. There was a reason. I was closing in because of the midwife. She was inflicting too much pain. So what's your body gonna do? It's gonna tighten and close because she was, yeah. Messing with it. You shouldn't have.
Yeah, I don't know if I didn't have those shoulders. I don't know how could I not kept you.
Man, boy, I watched the video. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, good. I'm starting to feel the muscle, so we're gonna go a little faster. You're just looking at me like, no, stop.
I gotta get my session today.
All right, so that is one circuit. That is everything that is safe for me to currently do. I've tried so much that I just can't, but I'm happy. Burning calories, getting my muscles engaged. It's going well. So we're gonna go ahead and repeat that circuit. What I like about a circuit is it gives me enough time to rest a little bit. Before, when I would work out, it was like chop, 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 chop. But when you're pregnant, you can't do that. You need to breathe, you need to rest. This is a great way that I have to like readjust everything.
But this,
so it makes me take a break.
This is when you would do the hug the baby too, no?
Huh?
You would do the hug the baby in it?
Yeah, I would, but I don't really do it too much on leg day. I do it afterwards just because one, I forget, and two, I'm already like tired, but I want to stay warm, and that could take a lot of my time, then I'll cool down too much. So I do it on upper body days between every set, or just throughout the day. But leg days, I try not to interrupt myself too much because I don't want to cool down too much. All right, so
repeat.
We're gonna repeat the entire thing over. So I'm finished. Baby bump feels good. I did 4 sets. I'll do 4 to 5 depending on how I feel. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna stop so I can eat. I'm working out more often, but less like time spent in the gym. Mostly because I can't go very hard. Like without a baby in my belly, it's like my motivation, like I just keep going, you know? But when you have a baby in your belly and you gotta think about the baby and yourself and everything else, it cuts workouts a lot shorter. But yeah, that's the circuit that has saved me, and I don't have pain down there anymore. So there's hope, ladies. As you saw, my feet were planted on the ground. That is very important. Always work them together if you have this pain to prevent anything from happening. Other tips that are not in the gym but helpful, like if you're gonna put pants on or shoes on, always sit down to do it because you can hurt yourself doing the one leg lift while you're putting them on. That's a huge one. If you're gonna get out of the bed, it's good to keep your legs together. Don't like separate them to try to get out of bed. Things like that. Just be cautious of everything you do, and it will pass. We only have 47 more days to go, and that's if he lands on his due date, which
we don't think it is.
Even the ultrasound people said that I was almost about 2 weeks further along, they thought, but they weren't going to change the due date. So I don't know. We don't know.
Sometimes we feel that he's gonna come out.
Sometimes I squat and I'm like, hey. But no. Anyways, we're good. We're gonna end it here. If you have any comments, as always, ask them below. I'm more than happy to help. Now, more than I'm pregnant, I'm happy to help because it's fresh to me. I know 2, 3, 4 months, I'll forget everything. The glory of forgetting pain. So let me know below if you have any questions. Hashtag love it if you love the video because that always helps out the channel. Keeps me motivated, helps with the algorithm, and YouTube is nicer to me. Any engagement helps. Be sure to be subscribed. Hit the little bell right by the subscribe button so you're notified every time we post a video. And until next time, bye guys. Can you say bye-bye?
Bye.
Bye. Are you hungry?
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. Let's find out.
You're always hungry.
I'm always hungry.